Both of these two EBBs are called, they have a recoil power, but we want to measure the different. This one is the Marui EBB, and this one is the B4A1. And today we all use the 7.4 Li-poly battery, and we want to measure the different. The first one is the Marui. The distance is almost 18 centimeters. And then we want to test our B4A1. The distance is about 29 centimeters. Through this experiment, you can see the recoil power have a significant difference. Now we want to measure the FPS and the rate of fire. We use the 7.4 Li-poly battery. And then we test the full auto mode to test the rate of fire. The rate of fire is almost 10 rounds per second. And now we want to use another battery. Because some players, actually they will not use the 7.4, but instead they will use the 11.1. But according to our experience, if you use this battery on the Tokyo Marui EBB, your EBB will damage or crack quickly. So we want to find out the result about the 11.1 for the B4A1. Okay, we still test the semi-fire to test the FPS first. Then comes the rate of fire. The first time we test the rate of fire, the recoil power is so violent, so I didn't grab my gun. So some BBs hit the cylinder inside, so the BB bullet cracked. So we have an incredible number. But we correct this and shoot again. The number is 14.9 rounds per second. It's obviously faster than the 7.4. And now we use another battery. It is still an 11.1 volt, but according to our experience, this battery has the best performance. And still want to measure the FPS first. And then we test the rate of fire. And now we want to compare the travel between this Marui EBB and this B4A1. We use this ruler. The Marui EBB is about 35.8. And then comes to this B4A1. It's 32.6. The B4A1 is a little bit shorter compared with the Tokyo Marui. But actually, if we put down the battery, maybe they'll be a little different. We use this magnet to attach on this decoration slide. and then we use the battery to pull the trigger. When the magnet stops, we will see how long the distance will the bolt carry this cylinder. So we'll try this first in semi-fire. The distance is about 18.2. And then we use the B4A1. The number is 36.7. So, although you pull the triggers and you see the ejectors shows the distance is shorter than the Marui, but actually when you put on the battery and fire, actually in the B4A1, the travel distance is longer than the Marui EBB. If you want to enjoy the recoil power provided by the Tokyo Marui EBB, you have to buy the brand new magazine. But as for the B4A1, they say you don't need to worry about this. All the old magazines are all compatible with this B4A1. So today we prepare these 4 different magazines: the PMag, the D-Boy, Marui, and the Lonix. Okay, no problem. Okay, the next one is D-Boy. Okay, no problem. The third one is Marui. Okay, no problem. The last one is Lonix. No problem. We not only test whether the magazine is compatible, but we also test whether this gun is reliable or not. I'm sure this is definitely reliable EBB. You can bring this to the war game. Okay, the last test. We know this part is just for decoration, as simulate as a bolt. When you're firing, the fake bolt will move forward and backward. But some players will say, we have in memory that some EBBs like this, if you use your fingers to stop it, the old gearbox will damage or crack. So we want to use my fingers, stop this decoration part and try to pull the trigger. We will see if this gun will crack or not. We will test in semi-fire. Well, actually, this part still goes back and forward again. I can't use my finger to stop it. So I think you don't need to worry if this part was stopped, because the gearbox was so powerful. So you don't need to worry about this. According to our test, now we have several results. First is if we use different batteries from the 7.4 to the 11.1, if you get the higher or better battery, you will get higher rate of fire. And the second is if we can make sure all the magazines are compatible. And the third is the recoil power is bigger than the Tokyo Marui EBB. And the last one is some of the tests are actually have some potential dangerous, so don't do this at home. You tell us and we will do it for you. Thanks for watching.